Hello everyone. So I am recording this for Remlays from 40K Theories. This is Dawn of War 2. I'm already on day 9. Now as you can see, this is vastly different from Dawn of War 1. For a start, I'm playing Space Marines in the campaign and that's it. You will also notice that I have these different squads. They have levels and everything. So here's the deal, guys. Before I start this review, I'm going to clarify this for everyone. Dawn of War 2 is not Dawn of War 1. Dawn of War 1 is not Dawn of War 2. Period. End of discussion. If you were expecting tabletop translated to a computer, you go play Dawn of War 1. If you're expecting its own game on its own merit, based on Warhammer 40k lore instead of Warhammer 40k tabletop, you go play Dawn of War 2. That's the difference. Dawn of War 1 is tabletop, Dawn of War 2 is lore. That much said. We're going to move on with the review. So this plays like a strategy, real-time, role-playing game with a strategic command element. What do I mean by that? Well, right now I still can't necessarily choose which missions I go on, but eventually there will be 3 planets here that I will have to defend and attack from. And I'm going to be facing Orcs, Tyranids, sometimes Imperial Guard, and also, for spite purposes, Eldar. This is just the first game. You don't buy this game for multiplayer. You buy this game for campaign. You can also play campaign with a friend and have a friend control half of the squads, which works out very well because it reduces the amount of micromanagement each individual player has to do. Now, all of this said, I'm going to be going over first, show you guys how the tactical squad screen works, and then I'm going to show you how the game works on the planet and post mission. So let's take a look here. I have right now so the one squad you always have to take with you is your commander. You select your commander's name. Your commander is a silent protagonist, fair warning. And well, this is me as a Space Marine. I got my fist because I like to cast fist, and I got my bolt pistol. We gonna hunt us some aliens. Let's see, which one of these is better? Definitely you. Now what I just did there was I just took that bolt pistol and I can no longer use it. I recycled it, just like I did with that superior chainsword. But it gives everyone more experience to play with, which means that level ups can happen. Now my commander is just leveled up. I'm going to give him Armor of Victory. Even though he's not a ranged attack commander, it's a significant increase to his health and to his armor. And I'm going to give Thaddeus my old commander's armor. Because, you know, damage resistance would be nice for him. Actually, no, I'm going to let him keep his Guarding of Flight, and I'm going to give this to Tarkus. Now, basically, you have your different squads, plus later you get access to a Dreadnought. It's the only vehicle you really get to use, but you do get access to it. The Imperial Dreadnought is in fact your only vehicle that you get access to as a squad unit. Can I use this now? I can use this now. I'm going to use that because it's extra armor. It's kind of nice. Anyway, you have access to your commander, your tactical squad, or this is the Devastator squad. Devastator squad carries heavy weapons such as rocket launchers, heavy bolters, plasma cannons. They can also be equipped with regular bolters. You'll notice that all the weapons have a distinct sound to them. Listen to this bolt pistol. Listen to the fist. Here, and a really good one. Chainswords. You also have Scout Squad who can equip bolters. They're sniper rifles. They can also equip shotguns, grenade launchers, and get the ability to equip flamethrowers. So there's your Scout Squad, your Tactical Squad here. As you can also see, when I equip them with different armors, it changes how they look. Whether that change in look be significant or not so much so. The models are actually really well done, and despite it looking a bit aged, it has aged well in terms of having a thematrical look to it while still maintaining, you know, a more realistic look if you're looking for something that looks like Warhammer 40k Space Marines. All of that said, I'm actually going to equip you with a standard bolter for this one because we're facing off against Tyranids, and this superior heavy bolter isn't really holding up anymore against what we're going to be facing. Again, I can't get rid of the Blighted Power armor. It's nice for combat disciplines, but your actual armor gets just reduced to nothing. Anyway, moving on, we also have accessories like prayers and seals that give special abilities to your unit and grant special power-ups. You have landmines, you have blind grenades, mastercrafted frag grenades, regular frag grenades, melt-a-bombs, the whole 9 yards, guys. Satchel explosives, artillery strikes. You want it, we got it. Just how it works. In addition to this, you also have the stimulant kit to keep guys alive, basically healing. Your tactical squad is the only squad that comes with 4 members instead of 3. The tactical squad, however, only equips rifle-style weapons, so plasma guns, bolters, those kind of things. However, you can train them if you want to go with a melee tactical squad to equip chainswords, bolt pistols, and power weapons. Also, the tactical squad is the only one that automatically has Terminator honors. Everyone else must earn their Terminator honors or have them bestowed upon you. There's his Terminator honors. And I do believe he has to earn them as well. Yep, there's his Terminator honors. The commander gets them too, but you know, you're the commander. So, let's see who we're facing.
Commander, we have located Captain Thul's attacker. The warrior beast that you drove into the Badlands has resurfaced, leading a swarm of lesser Tyranids. This is our first chance to strike back at the Tyranid enemy, and we cannot pass it up. Collecting samples from this creature's corpse may also lead to a cure for Captain Thul, and could give us valuable information on how to defeat the High Fleet. This area is heavily infested, Commander, so be prepared for heavy resistance.
So, bonus intelligence, the target is vulnerable to Volter Fire, swarms of gaunts and other hive creatures defend the target. Biofeedback, victory reduces infestation level by 1. Opponent uses superior troops, elite. Infestation level indicates the infestation of the planet. If this reaches 100%, we lose. Just flat out, we lose on any of the 3 planets whom we will be defending. You get a certain number, you get 1 deployment every day, and you can earn bonus deployments by doing very well in your missions. Which is why you want to annihilate your enemy completely, do so swiftly, and without any of your squads actually going down. All this said, we are going to be re-equipping a couple people. Cyrus, I need you to lay off those for a second. We want to bring in some strategic artillery, and we are going to be deploying. So now you guys will get to see actual gameplay. We've gone over everything that is involved in the setup screen, your leveling up process, how to get extra XP, your individual Space Marine squads, how they function, all that stuff. Now we're actually going to see it in combat. Now remember, this is not Dawn of War 1, this is Dawn of War 2. It's its own game on its own merit, using a different set of rules. You were not playing tabletop Space Marines, you were playing lore-friendly Space Marines. Another reference you might want to have is movie Marines.
Target the larger creatures to disrupt the swarm. That will buy us the time to get to our target.
Captain Thul will have his vengeance.
Right now, Captain Thul's in stasis because he's been poisoned by a Tyranid.
Prepare.
Have a frag grenade. Get back, you demons. I don't like any of you. Ooh, dreadnought plating.
Under attack. Target eliminated.
It is done. Move on.
I like casting fists, can you tell?
Aerial assault. Go.
Well, when 3 tons lands in your immediate vicinity, i.e. 3 Space Marines, I guess they would toss you around like rag dolls.
Tactical Marine moving to that position.
Your units automatically regenerate health based upon their equipment and upon their skill and resilience. You have skills in range, resilience, strength, and will. I cast Fist, of course, all the time. We need to kill that.
The Tyranids are attacking. It is done. Move on. Aerial assault.
I probably should have re-equipped the frag grenades instead. We are purging. Now, sometimes the enemy AI isn't very bright, and also you're playing Space Marines, and you're playing them lore-friendly, which means they are automatically superior to individual enemy troops.
The Tyranids are attacking.
Fall back so you can reinforce and advance forward.
Take your position, brother.
As you guys can see, I mean, you are pretty powerful, but at the same time vulnerable. As you heard, we lost a Space Marine. Screwing up here, not paying attention, and not taking maximum advantage of all your abilities will get you killed. That's why I'm throwing all these grenades everywhere. Why I just charge straight through them.
Move on. Your orders. It is done. Move on. Redeploy. Engage.
That's a Ripper Swarm, man. That means I need help. Tells you how many Marines are coming. They don't come instantly either. It takes a second. So we have secured this little bit of the map. I want to actually completely decimate the entire map if possible, because that will give me the maximum potential reward. Because by, you know, annihilating all of my foes.
Tyranids. Their numbers are endless.
Target killed. Destroy them.
Just found a shotgun.
Target this gear.
Engage jump packs.
Under attack.
Let's let Abatus go to town up there. While Thaddeus up here racks down these gaunts.
The Tyranids are attacking. It is done. Move on.
Now, even though Abatus has re-equipped himself with a bolter, the rest of his squad is still a Devastator squad, so they're all equipped with heavy bolters anyway. Ooh, more Hymns of Fury.
It is done.
Enemy drops war gear. Enemy is also worth XP, you know, that kind of deal. So murdering them all is to our maximum advantage.
Reposition. Hostiles.
Couldn't tell who I had selected there for a second.
Moving to secure.
I want that factory.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander.
So this is a strategic decision.
Generators will not be
My
available
options are
until
to
the next
seize the
deployment.
Imperial Shrine here or seize the automated factory. You can only get one per mission, so when I come back to this map, I can hopefully get the other one. But I chose to get the factory, because the factory gives me certain bonuses that you'll see later on the exit screen for the mission and on the strategic map. Bring the warrior down, and then the Gaunts don't have a leader, and we can murder the Gaunts. Alright, we're going to secure this point, and then move south and secure that one, and then head over here and kill those guys before we head up here to kill the actual hive creature, as it were, the Tyranid warrior. Now, there are boss fights, but again, this plays a lot more like a MOBA than it does a true base building real-time strategy. The base building element, as you can see, is just gone. Murder them all. Support items do not include artillery strikes or the uses of Blessing of Fortitude, which renders us temporarily invulnerable.
Claimed and sanctified.
Now, the idea here is also knowing when to retreat and when to advance. You really have to learn how to kind of quote-unquote obey the Space Marine Codex, and then how to flex it and break it for your own particular methods and tools, such as the fact that my Devastators here have a standard bolter instead of a heavy bolter set, or a heavy weapon. Run away.
Make it ours.
Ugh. Well, shit. Let's activate my invulnerability.
Take your position, brother.
Nope.
Ready for assault squad reposition. Grenade that target. It is done. Move on. No mercy for the enemy.
Have an arty strike. Hey, Imperial Guard, right here. Yeah, there we go.
Enemy destroyed.
Move to cover.
Excellent. Tyranid assault. It is done. Move on. Engage jump.
Go kill that zoanthrope.
Direct our wrath. It is done. Move on.
Shit, this is a...
We're there. Go. Kill those Tyranids. Engage jump packs. This way.
Commander.
Whoa, shit. Is that a Carnifex?
You need to wait until your next deployment to secure another strategic
Withdrawal.
Show them fury. Tactical strike. Assault squad ready to relocating.
Bring it down! Come on, there we go. The animations on this game are still awesome, even to this day. Oh yay, bioplasma over everyone. Now I can't claim this because I already claimed the other strategic location. Means I'm just SOL on this one. It's a lot of gaunts. Just make sure that they understand what melee is. I cast Fist!
It is done. Move on.
That was an interesting fight. I didn't expect to have to fight a Carnifex already. Jesus. I guess that's what I get for putting it on Veteran. Alright, we're going to scout this out to make sure that if we have to withdraw anybody to avoid our squad going completely down, because so long as the squad hasn't gone completely down, I still get a bonus for that squad not having gone completely down. Basically, the squad commander can't go down. But so long as that doesn't happen, then you get a bonus. I just want to make sure that we have a clear line of retreat before we move in to actually fight this thing.
There is the beast. Destroy it.
Aerial assault. Go.
Eliminate that target. Fortifications are under assault.
Let's give it a bunch of tarantula turrets to deal with. And then absolutely just focus fire into it.
Bioplasma, clear that area. Move into that position.
The Tyranids are attacking.
Devastators ready to come. Advance on the enemy.
Do you like bolter fire?
Aerial assault.
Are you running away from me as I keep casting Fist upon you? How do you like all of the bolter fire? As you can see, I saved all my tarantula turrets for this moment. We'll also activate our invulnerability while the bioplasma rains down, which means we don't take any damage.
Bioplasma, clear that area.
Shit, get out.
Get to that position so you don't target it. Your command.
Which bolter fire could this guy possibly take?
Grenade that target.
Grenade those rippers.
Or destroyed. With these rockets advance, face the fate of the heretic. Under attack.
Under suppression.
I think I just hit ourselves with my artillery.
Well done, Commander. Apothecary Gordian has dispatched servitors to collect and analyze the warrior's corpse. Our librarians have also
Nice to know.
consulted the more complete
The
records
voice
of all
acting
the
is
living
really good, as you guys can tell.
With this information, we have devised
Um,
a plan of attack against the Hive Fleet.
It is incredibly good with their voice acting. How well it is done throughout the entire game series for Dawn of War 2.
Victory is ours.
If you play Death Watch and you want an example of how to roleplay a Marine, go play this game, or just go watch the cutscenes and listen to the cutscenes. It's incredibly well done. And this is what I was talking about, getting all these extra, and then we get 1, 2, 3 foundries. We got another deployment! So that means that the enemy doesn't get their turn yet. I get another deployment, another chance to go out and attack.
Tyranids have a simple and terrible agenda, Commander. Left unchecked, they will kill and consume every living thing on the planet. Our only hope of stopping the Tyranids is to strike at the heart of the Hive Fleet itself. For us to do this, you must first accomplish 3 critical tasks. You must locate and secure the astronomic array hidden on planet Typhon. Only its precise scans will allow us to analyze the Hive Fleet and locate its weaknesses.
Right.
You must also obtain a sample of the Hive Fleet's biotoxins.
Okay.
Only a pure gene sample will allow us to develop a poison to strike at the Hive Fleet. And you must secure access to Angel Forge on planet Meridian. Only this ancient forge's vast manufacturing capabilities will allow us to produce weapons with which to deliver our poison.
Okay.
Each of these tasks pits your handful against untold billions. But failure means the utter annihilation of our worlds.
That
And a death sentence for our chapter.
sounds like something you're not exactly ready to let sit. Are you? Now, this is the first Dawn of War 2. This is not any of the
Commander,
standalone
we need to
expansions.
take direct control of Angel Forge. I'm authorizing you to travel to Meridian. The planetary governor has been less than cooperative thus far, so be prepared for bureaucratic resistance. Angelos out.
Now, as you can see, that's the entirety of the post-planet stuff. You can come here to the strategic map. You can see potential missions that you can undertake at various planets. And you can see what you can do. However, that is the entirety of the game. From here, you have strategic command over what your Marines do, where they go, how you battle. Just, it's fun. It's genuinely fun. And if you can see past the need to make it exactly like the tabletop, as a lot of people, you know, get all uppity about, then you can see that it is genuine fun. And I take it as its own game, and it makes me quite entertained. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this, please hit the like button, guys. Let Remlays know that you've enjoyed this. I quite frankly find this game to be a 4 out of 5 in terms of overall game score and overall enjoyability, and there's a lot of replayability to it, especially since the standalone expansions, you can use your previous process in Chaos Rising for Dawn of War 2 before you go to the next expansion, meaning that whatever I do here will matter when they expand it. The third installment, however, is its own complete standalone game. Fair warning. However, that means that, you know, if I want to go back and play through again and play through with my tactical Marines being a melee focus, if I want to go through with my commander being a ranged focused commander, I can do that. That's an option. My strategy is entirely up to me. You are not generally punished for your strategic decisions or your tactical ones, so long as they are sound and you are not just being an idiot. No offense to anyone in particular. That's my opinion. I hope you guys have found this review helpful. I do find the emotional ups and downs of this game to be a bit extreme, so the rage factor is kind of 3 to 3.5. For me and my rating system, 2.5 out of 5 on the rage factor indicates a very balanced emotional approach, so you know that you're going to have a little bit too much high and a little bit too much low when playing this game, and you will rage sometimes and want to scream total bullshit at the screen. Fair warning. Just giving you the warning. However, all of this said, I hope you guys have found this review helpful, and I hope to see you guys next week for Fire Warrior, and then we will move on to Chaos Rising as well as Retribution. And I think we will also be doing Warhammer End Times Vermintide, and I will be giving a full review of Battlefleet Gothic when it comes out for Remlays, because I have access to all of these games and can play all of these games on my super amazing rig, whereas Remlays cannot. So if this has helped you guys, please hit the like button, And leave comments. Let me know what you think. Also, if you want to check out my channel, that would be awesome. But otherwise, you don't have to. I just do these for Remlace because he asked me to. And because we're good friends. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this is Fiaura, officially signing out for right now. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.